everyone. Hopefully you can hear me okay. This is going to be a message of where I'm at in life, and I am going to do a reading. This is probably going to be for, let's see, this will be for the 22nd, the real shit message. But I'm not titling it that because it's more about like where I'm at in life. Because people are pissing me off. Like, I'm doing my best to still continue to give you the amount of content that I give you for free, and as well as keep the readings donation based. And a lot of these people don't pay anything. And then have the nerve to come on my shit talking about my videos poor quality. Well, yes, bitch, that's because I'm in another country and I'm between countries and I'm on back roads and I'm traveling. And if the video is so poor, then don't fucking look. I mean, just listen, because it's about to get to the point where I'm just going to be doing audio on some of these because, I mean, like, do you really need to see the cards? I mean, I've been on here long enough for you to see that I do shuffle. I pull in front of you. I'm the real fucking deal. I'm not fake. I don't have any reason. Like, I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not really gaining a lot out of this. So continue to get you content. Like, really, bitch, fuck off. There are a ton of other tarot readers out here. I'm not here to fucking anything. Like, I'm so just over it. I'm so over it. I don't need your fucking comments about how it doesn't resonate, or you're this sign or that sign and this would never happen for you. Okay, well then, bitch, go on. Then this isn't your fucking reading, okay? This isn't for you. All right? And if you need the visual and you can't fucking hear, then maybe these readings are not for you either, because I'm traveling and I'm still going out of my way to get you something. So for all of you ungrateful little bitches, like, please go somewhere else. Nobody needs you. Like, really, really. You do not pay me. You do not do anything but fucking bring misery. Blech. Blech, blech, blech. You just fucking, you're diarrhea to the world. Always gotta be those ugly ass people. Like, why? Why? Why did it to be so ugly? Well, thank you, Brooke. Like, I thought it was cool too. I love you too, Danny. I thought it was cool too, like, that I'm fucking taking my time. And like, yeah, it lags and it in the video, the video quality. A lot of people put these readings on and just go, like, they'll put it on and drive, or they'll put it on and clean their house, or, you know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, a lot of people don't fucking watch it anyway. It's just always got to be those motherfuckers that got nothing better to do. So let's get it, man. So let's see, July 22nd. July 22nd. I was laying on the bed of the truck. My friend pulled the truck into where we're at, and for me, just to kind of chill and look at the stars. And it's so fucking beautiful out here, man. It's so beautiful. Like, y'all don't even understand how much I needed to get away. But my time is limited, and I have some things that I have to take care of when I do get to a few of the places that I'm going. And so I won't be able to do readings. So I've got to kind of utilize every minute that I get. And he was driving, and so I was like, well, fuck. I knew I was only going to get like 1 or 2 out before I had to drive, and I'm always driving now, which is why I don't get to do the readings like I would like to for y'all, you know, because when I am parked, I've got to do the paid readings and the donated readings. So, you know, I stopped on a fucking road in Austin today and, you know, did an emergency reading. Like, people are just so bleh. See what's going on for July 22nd. And if you have not, and you are somewhere that you can, go out and look at this beautiful sky, because I mean, it is truly, truly beautiful. I'm in the city a lot now, and I didn't used to be. Like, I grew up, I'm a country girl, y'all. I grew up in the country. Big things happening in the future. I grew up in the country, and I miss it and I need it. And For a lot of us that do really heavy spiritual work, we need to go in nature and we need to recoup. We need to regenerate and rejuvenate, and we need to get grounded. And I mean, and when you're like, we be so fucking far out. We've been in fucking damn near lift off the damn planet, y'all. And it gets heavy. It's a lot. It is a lot. And a lot of people don't realize that. So, I mean, I'm always in the city now, and I'm always working, and I'm always with people, and it gets very heavy, and I needed this. Like, I'm fucking literally sitting in a field underneath these stars, and it is so amazing. Three of Wands, there's a lot happening here. People are looking towards their future, okay, making things happen to get the future in order, okay. A lot of us have been dealing with issues of the heart, broken heart, hurt feelings, things like that. But you know what I'll say, you know, and I say it all the time, even when it happens to me, the Three of Swords, it sucks. It sucks. It's never fun. It's never fun. But the thing about the Three of Swords is that it takes you to a place that you can only learn those lessons in that state of vulnerability. Okay, when you have your heart in that state of vulnerability, is the only way that you will learn some of those lessons. And that's what's happening here. Okay, Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Threes, mind, body, and soul, making you whole, accepting every aspect of yourself in order to pull in a bigger and brighter future. When you accept every aspect of yourself and truly love yourself for all of your flaws and all of your imperfections and everything that someone said wasn't good enough, that is when you begin to heal. Okay? That is when you begin to become whole. When you embrace this, okay? When you embrace the sadness, the hurt, whatever it is, when you embrace things that people told you were wrong with you. Says who? Says who? Says you? Says you? Because that's what really matters, right? What you think. Five of Swords in the reverse position. This is what I'm saying. Becoming less conflicted on the inside. Becoming less and I know these are going to be hard to see. I'm just showing you, you know, habit, I guess. But becoming less conflicted on the inside about what and who you are on the inside, and knowing that everything about you is so perfectly imperfect. You are so unique, and you do have something so profound to offer this world. In that space and in that state. No one else can be you. Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. You'll see that when you start accepting yourself for who you really are and what you really are. Sorry for that noise, y'all. He's got a case of water down here, and I'm like using it as a freaking footstool. Yeah, but you'll see when you start accepting these parts of you, when you start loving all of you, that you will start attracting that love. Now, you will still always deal with bullshit people. There's always going to be dickheads. There's always going to be those fucking people, right? But your world and your perception of your world begins to change when you are the love that you seek. When you start accepting and become less, look, you got 3355. 33. Mind, body, soul, becoming whole. Fraction, it's the number of happiness. It's the number of domestic work. Okay, work in the home, building up your home, whether that's your physical home or your vessel that is your home. Okay. And fives, losses, changes, taking responsibility. Okay. Such a beautiful message. The Magician. The Magician. You are the master manifester. You manifest your reality. You perceive however you perceive. You interpret however you interpret. If you want to be negative all the time, let me tell you, where I'm going, a lot of people have been putting a lot of negativity And I get, like, they're scared, right? They're scared of what may happen because it's not the best place and it's scary, and things happen in other countries, and whatever. I get it. I get why they're worried. But to constantly tell someone that they're not ready, that they're out of their league, that they're going to die, that they're going to get kidnapped, that they're going to be caught up in trafficking, that they're going to be beaten, that they're going to be killed, that their organs are going to be sold, constantly telling people these things, and never leaving and never going to see another side of the world because you are living in fear. Well, let me tell you, when you live in fear, the world will give you fear. It will give you all of the fear that you want. If when you live in hate, the world will give you all of the hate that you want. When you live in love, the world will give you all the love that you want. Whatever you put out is what you get back. Fear is a powerful deterrent. You're damn right. And you know what? I don't live in fear. I can't. I would never do anything. And look at what's we'll just continue to use me as a example. Look at what happens in the United States. You're going to tell me that there's not like police brutality out here, that they're not just shooting motherfuckers in the street for nothing? For nothing? They didn't even break the law because they looked like somebody else, because they had a certain color skin? You gonna tell me that shit's not happening right here in the United States? And people are scared and putting fear out there to go and experience another country? You're gonna tell me people are not getting set up? People are not getting evidence planted on them, and they're not getting their entire property seized, and they're not fucking getting locked up indefinitely on bullshit charges? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. You're gonna tell me that murderers and molesters and rapists and shit, 6 months probation, and somebody gets caught with a bag of weed and they're doing life? That's the United States. But we're scared to fucking go experience other beauty in other countries? Am I missing something? Your reality and your perception of it is on you. You manifest here. In this particular deck, it came with 2 5 of Pentacles, and I went to remove it and then it didn't feel right, so I left it in. The past several readings, both 5 of Pentacles have been coming out, one in the reverse and one in the upright. For everything that we are leaving behind, for all of the losses and sacrifices that we are making, universe is seeing to it that we still have what we need, that we are still fulfilled, that we are not truly left out in the cold, because we are dropping away things that do not serve us, like people, like ugly fear-based belief systems, like self-limiting beliefs, right? What limits you? You. So when we're dropping that off, universe is making sure that we're provided for. Big things are happening. Big things are happening. Okay? The Empress in the reverse position, coming with that 5 of Pentacles. Okay? You're going to have to walk away from not being abundant to be abundant. If you continue to say, I'm always going to be poor, or I can't have this, or I'm not good enough for this, or that's never going to happen for me, well then guess what? It's not. It's probably not. You are the creator. You are the creator of your reality. You are the creator of this life. You know, the Empress in reverse, that's blocked creation. They're showing me a heart. Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Wherever you focus, that's where your energy goes. That's where it flows. That's what happens. If you focus on, you can see shit in everything. Like if you want to, you will see little pyramids and fucking triangles. You know what I'm saying? Like here's a triangle. Illuminati confirmed. Big ass nose right on my face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're looking for it, if you want to see it, you will see it everywhere you go, okay? You're focused on the wrong shit. We're all focused sometimes on the wrong shit, right? Let's focus on shit that matters. Let's focus on shit. Let's focus on positivity. Nine of Swords. I just posted a quote by Ram Dass on my Facebook about anger and frustration and perception, and how your thoughts and your self-limiting beliefs and your structured like way really is your demise, right? Because you thinking and being hell-bent on something happening a certain way, and then not frustration, the fact that somebody is doing it in a way that you said it's not supposed to be done, right? Instead of letting the universe be what it is, you expect it to be something that you want it to be because your way is the right way, right? And this is what causes frustration and anger. And anxiety. I mean, look at this vice. Look at this vice. This has kind of been coming up about like thinking that you don't have the power to rewrite this book. This is your story. This is your story. If you think you can't rewrite it, then you can't. If you think you're not. But understand this. Your power can never be taken. It can only be given. So, do you choose to continue to give your power up? Because at any time you can take it back. This is your story. Eight of Pentacles. You choose to work on something new. A new way of thinking, a new way of life, a new timeline. Fuck time. It's an illusion anyways. It's like, and I'm hearing it's never going to be time until it's time. There's a strong energy, and this came out, I think, in the Pisces reading as well, like a strong energy of sort of never making a move. Like always waiting for the right time and never just fucking doing it. Ace of Wands. It is the time. Now is the time to be fully present. Now is the time to do whatever it is. Changing. There's no time like the present. Isn't that what they say? Isn't that what they say? Temperance in the reverse position. Balance. Change. Challenge. Moderation. You know, here's the thing. It's very challenging and frustrating with self to have to change the way that we believe, because in order to do that, we have to admit that we were wrong. No one wants to admit that they were wrong. And in order to change, truly change your lifestyle, your belief, your way, you're going to have to admit that you were wrong on part of that. You know what I mean? And it's not easy. It's not easy. I studied with Christians for a really long time trying to find my path, and then I studied with Jehovah's Witness, and I stopped doing a lot of things that didn't, like, I was just trying to fit in, you know what I mean? And now not everything that I do, but a lot of the things that I do, it's like, in order to come out with my true self and no longer hide me and be who I truly am and love every aspect of myself in its true beauty and uniqueness and its authenticity, I had to admit that for a large part of my life, I was wrong. I was doing the wrong thing. And I have always had a very powerful voice. So people listen when I speak. And I feel solely responsible for leading a lot of people in the wrong direction. Now, ultimately, it's their decision, but people listen when I speak. A lot of you have voices and people listen when you speak. The problem why I say I'm responsible for leading them in the wrong direction is because I didn't truly believe what I was saying. I tried to believe it because it's the majority of the belief, okay? I tried really hard, you know, and I've studied the Bible like a lot of people don't study the Bible. I went back and I fucking translated the original Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking word for word. What does this mean? What does it mean in this context? What is the sentence before it, the sentence after it? What is the book in its entirety? I mean, I studied that book for years. And I tried really hard to follow those rules, and it just did not sit with my spirit. And so I was leading people. Now, not to say that it's the wrong way when someone goes that way. If it is your way, then it is right for you. But it was not the real me, and it's not how I really feel, and it's not my real spirit, and it's not how I connect, and it's not what I truly believed. You know, it's what I thought I should have been. It's what I thought I should be. But I was living someone else's life of who everyone else thought I was supposed to be. So I didn't piss anybody off, right? What did they think of me? Because that was the most important thing, right? This temperance, this is the challenge. Another five of wands in the reverse position. A lot of people don't want to confront this type of shit. I'm telling you, to change, you have to admit that there's either something wrong, or you've outgrown or overgrown or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't like change. And then you spend so long doing something a certain way or promoting something or whatever it is, and then when you want to change, everybody wants to judge you. Like, motherfuckers don't grow. Like, that's what we're doing here. We're growing, or we should be. But no, people don't want to see that. They want to judge you. And so this is why people don't like to confront that shit. You know, I got kicked out of a church today. And I was like, okay. So when we got to Austin, we went to church. And I didn't even get my keys. Like, I did not even get to turn my truck off. And this fucking ugly toad came to my window, and yeah, I'm gonna call her an ugly fucking toad. Fuck her and fuck her ugly soul. And this is why people don't go to church, and this is why people don't believe in God. It's not because it's natural for you to believe in something bigger. It's natural for you to believe war and reality out there. That's what's natural. But people like this ugly toad that came to my window is the reason why people don't believe in God, and it fucking pisses me off. She came to my window and she said, "You can't park here. This is for people that go to church only." We were in separate vehicles, me and my boy. And I said, "I am going to church with that man right there." And I pointed to him. She was not trying to hear me. She went over there and she told him whatever. And he said, "I am going to church." And she said, "Oh, okay." Now, instead of turning around and apologizing to me, this ugly fucking fat toad walked over around my truck and was like ushering like this shit in to the parking lot across the way, like a separate parking lot where I was supposed to park, because this parking lot was only for people that go to church. I ended up, when I got out of the parking spot, I told him, I was like, "I do not feel welcome here. That was not cool what just happened. Fuck this." And I went to pull out. She's still ushering me over to this parking spot. I said, "Fuck you, fuck your parking spot, and fuck your ugly ass church." I left. I went to find another fucking church. But here's how it happened. I went to find a bathroom. I had to go pee so bad. And I found a vegan restaurant. And I was like, I have to use the bathroom so bad. And then I'm going to come back to my truck and I'm going to Google an open church, right? Because I'm not a church goer, but I'm already in the mindset. Like, I'm up, I'm ready to go to church. Like, fuck these people. I'm going to go find a church. I walk into this like little vegan like village thing, and I ask somebody where the bathroom is, and they point me to the bathroom, and I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, and a lady, she goes, "Are you here for Unity Church or something like that?" And I said, "I do believe I am." I literally walked right into another church on a accident. You know I don't believe in accidents, but the word was so beautiful. It was about embracing your inner badass. We've got to confront these things. We've got to be honest. Like, let's just be honest with what the fuck is really going on here. People are ugly, and that doesn't mean that you have to be. I could have easily been like, fuck church altogether. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really glad that I didn't, because the lesson, I needed that lesson today to know that there are people out there that are not so fucking ugly. You know what I mean? Like, there are people out there that are going to be genuine, and they will welcome you with open arms, okay? They are willing to watch you grow and meet you where you are and allow you to be authentic, because only you can be you. It exists. And I gotta tell you, I was feeling really fucking discouraged just over this past week and everything like that, and then that happened, and when I walked into this other place and this message, it was just like, when spirit is leading you, baby, let me tell you, spirit is leading you. When you can wake up and see the light, and I needed that. I needed to see the light, because it's a dark, cold motherfucker out here. Humans are so Six of Swords with the Page of Cups in the reverse position. It looks like some of you are waiting for someone to say. That goes right back to that Ram Dass that I was talking about, and really everything that I've been talking about. It may all seem unrelated, but I can assure you it's not. And if you pay attention, if you rock with me, you've been able to connect the dots fairly easy. You can't wait for people to tell you what you want to hear. You can't wait for people to accept you. You can't wait for people to say, that fucking bitch, you could have turned around. And I kind of was waiting for her to say she was sorry. You can't. You can't. Sometimes you just got to leave them where they're at and go to calmer waters, to go to where you're accepted, to go where you can be you, because that's really all you're supposed to be doing. Everything else falls into place all the time. Your main purpose here is to be authentic. Your main purpose here is to live in your authenticity and allow people to witness that. And this is how we make profound change. Two of Wands in the reverse position. A lot of people can't see how they have the world in their hands. A lot of people can't see that you do have the choice. A lot of people, and I know, and I'm speaking from experience because I was there for a long time. It's like I was told all of these ugly things about myself, so I didn't really think I had a choice but to live in this way. But, you know, when you wake up one day and you're like, I'm living someone else's life completely and I'm miserable, so where is this getting anyone? You realize that you have the world in your hands. You have your world in your hands. You decide which way you want to go. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. A lot of people are feeling like they've missed opportunities. I can assure you, you have not. Every day is a new day. Every moment. Hopeful Soul 72. I have a love-hate relationship with humans. Brooke, yeah, me too, baby. You've been waiting on an apology. Hopeful Soul 72. Keep going. Keep going. Keep saying positive things to yourself. Write, y'all hear me tell you all the time, write it on a sticky note. Get a permanent marker or an expo. Write yourself notes on the mirror in the bathroom at night, so when you get up you see them, or on your dresser, or sticky notes on your computer or whatever. You know, those little positive fucking things, they work. Visualization techniques, they work. Okay, Knight of Wands in the reverse position. Here's the thing that I've been noticing a lot with the energy. People want to change. People realize there's something that they need to do, but they're very hot and cold with it. They start out really like gung-ho, like they're going to do this, and they mean well, and they mean what they say in that moment that they say it. But then when it becomes a little bit challenging, when it becomes a little bit of work, people are like, fuck it. Maybe it's not worth it. No, it is worth it. It's just not easy. Queen of Pentacles. Keep climbing. Keep climbing, keep looking up, keep going. You're solid. And you know who I'm talking to. If you are solid and you know you're solid, just because other people do not accept you does not mean you stop climbing, baby. You keep fucking climbing. Either they'll come with you or they'll drop away. Either way, you keep climbing. And if you're not where you need to be, because of what people are telling you, or whatever the case may be, you know that you need to start climbing. Seven of Wands. What am I telling you? Challenges. Challenges. Walking through that forest, accepting the darkness there. Look at that forest. Is it almost night or is it almost morning? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Okay. Three of Cups in the reverse position. I love that it comes out like this as we talk about self and only you can be you. Because the Three of Cups in the reverse position is not always about coming out of a third-party relationship and all the other shit and not being celebrated and not having a reunion and this and that. This is about celebrating self. Instead of celebrating everyone else and celebrating with everyone else, this is about learning how to celebrate self. Realizing that you are fucking fantastic, that you are special, that only you can be you, and you are to be loved because you are love, and you are to be celebrated because you're that. The World at the bottom of the deck. Completed cycles. And if you see, she's sitting on top of the world. Isn't that a saying? Sitting on top of the world? If it's not, it should be. I love it. I love this transformation in this cycle. You also, the Page of Wands in the reverse position is under the world with the Strength card. Okay, what I'll say with this Page of Wands in the reverse position, the Page of Wands is sitting on a swing, okay? It's swinging back and forth and it's carrying a message, but it's clinging that message tight to its chest right now, right? It's got something it wants to say or that it wants to do that it's like not really comfortable with, and it's swinging back and forth, right? So it's basically on the fence, okay? It's not really stable. But in the reverse position, behind this world, with this Strength card, I feel like we're being told, Spirit overall is telling us to stand firm. Stop swinging back and forth. Don't clench that. Whatever that truth is written in that card, this is what I believe, this is what I feel, this is what I think. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to clench it to your chest. You can unscroll that motherfucker and read it so loud that the world quakes. Strong. That's what I have for you. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time.